It's another beautiful day in Namakwa land on the Eco Trail, and today we head out of Sampi, Sekampi, towards the Orange River. Our destination is Vooilsdrif, but before we get there, we'll go through Goodhouse, which is one of the popular stops on this route. We headed out of camp a bit late because we're not too far away from our destination. We're at the moment driving through Goodhouse. When I think of the Eco Trail, one of the first things that comes to mind is the pump station at Goodhouse, and I was pretty excited as we started to approach it. Here we are at the pump station, and yeah, if your vehicle is quite high, you definitely will not be able to get underneath this. You're gonna have to find an alternate route to continue the trail. By the pump station, as you saw, there are non-4x4s that do run here. And this is the river rafting, guys. Yeah, no, we're good. We're just trying to get on the Eco Trail.
All right.
Yeah, just doing the Eco Trail. We met a couple of soldiers along the way as well on the Eco Trail, but I think this is the right road. Alton is a bit worried that we end up on the road to hell with the Nkulu, but yeah, I think this is the right road for us to be on. We will try and avoid that, and he doesn't have to go on that road. He will go with Chris, and I might just go on that road alone. I really want to drive on that road, so I think I'll do it alone. Yeah, regardless. And then Alton and Chris can, because Chris's car doesn't have bash plates, and he's just got the side steps, not rock sliders, and so he also doesn't really want to take that road. But I am thinking of taking that road. Wow, this view is definitely not going to be done justice on camera. You're gonna have to be here to see this. This is impressive. Okay, maybe I'm a little biased to it because I love mountains. All jokes aside though, this is a really impressive view. I'm gonna take some shots here. great, but to get up here is quite tricky, and you will definitely need a 4x4 to get up here. On this whole trip, this is the only time I've had to engage low range, and it was just a small section on that incline up that hill, up the side of the mountain rather. Yeah, you're definitely gonna need low range to get up there. 3 holes which you're gonna fall in, can't avoid it, but to get up, over and into the hole and out, you're gonna need some power. So let's say I'm just walking down. It's just around that corner there. I just wanted to give more than enough space for the trailer to come through, in case that we need to use momentum for the trailer, but I'm hoping that we don't have to. Hoping that the FJ is feeling better today and it's not unpowered, because that's 4-liter V6 engine as well, and so it should be up to this task. The Fortuner will come up fairly easily. Good thing we don't have the Land Rover with us today. Dalton, are you okay? Over. And the Conqueror, that might have been a problem. Not might, will have been a problem. But I think with the Toyotas we should be good. Not to say that Land Rovers are bad, just that we know that the one that we've got with us is a bit underpowered. Sorry guys, do you copy? Do you copy? Over.
On my
Yeah. Go, keep going. There we go. Go, don't stop. Keep going. Chris, do you copy? Over. It's your turn, you must come up. Over. Low range. The FJ is up. Chris is fine, don't worry, he's fine, he's coming. He's already passed. You can put this back inside. Yeah, Chris. How was that? Catch up with you guys will catch up with me. Alright, so got the Fortuner up fairly easily. Nice crawl. Chris did a great job there, and Ralton did a good job getting the Nkulu on the FJ up as well. He stopped for 1 second when he felt his tires spinning. He didn't realize that was just the traction control starting to kick in when he got into that hole. But all good, we all out, all up the hill and marching on. We're not that far actually from Vooilsdrif, so we're not too far from our destination. It's obviously just a slower road to travel on, but we're not that far from our destination. So it's 1 o'clock right now. Reckon another hour and a half we should be in Vooilsdrif, and the Land Rover guys went ahead of us, so they're already in Vooilsdrif at the grocery. They had to leave a day before. Yeah, they actually left yesterday morning to get a replacement shock for the Conqueror, which had the shock on the left side came off on the trail, and also to fix the puncture that the Conqueror had right at the start of Charlie's Pass when we started this trip. Nope, we didn't. It's right up ahead. Cool. Yeah, stop.
Francis. Roger that.
So an hour and a half later, we were not in Vooilsdrif, and that's because we found another route which we decided to take, and then we realized the route was just not going to work with trailers. So I went ahead to scout out the route first, but just see what it looks like. It was quite an awesome route. I couldn't finish the whole thing because I didn't want to be too far away from the other guys waiting, but I think this is a section I should come back to at some point. When you're on a trail like this, or a trip like this rather, you need to give yourself an ample amount of time. This is why, in as much as we could do this trail in 3 days, we decided to do it over a minimum of 8 days. We kind of actually given ourselves 10 days so that we can explore some of these offshoots and see where they go. If you're time constrained, then you cannot do any of these type of offshoots, and given the type of terrain, you cannot quickly run off in a different direction off the actual eco trail route to explore it and then come back onto the route again. So just bear that in mind. If you want to explore, this section is vast. We're not even in the Richtersveld yet, but there's a lot to explore outside of the route, the eco trail route that is. So just bear that in mind. So we're getting back towards Vooilsdrif. I've always found it interesting that all these signs are marked by Toyota, never by a Ford or a Land Rover. Just teasing you guys. Wow, what a drive it's been today. It's been awesome. We're back, I think, on what is the N7, It's been really awesome. Today's drive has been the best on this trip. I'm gonna just quickly catch up with the other guys, and yeah, we're headed to Vooilsdrif, and from there we should be heading to the grocery where we're going to be staying for tonight, and we'll be carrying on the trip from there.
Shop. Francis coming for the office.
Francis copy, Francis copy.
Where's the other shop? These are shopping. Francis looking at this. Look for the guy there so you can move past the town. Roger that. Roger that. It's still the tyres an hour ago. And now they want to come to tomorrow. They're not here by 10 o'clock.
Okay, we're setting up camp at the grocer. Just gonna quickly head down to the 4x4 camp area. Last year when we were here, you can actually still see, this is most likely from this year, you can see the cracks in the soil, quite hard. This whole place was underwater last year, and I'm guessing it might have been underwater this year as well. So this used to be the 4x4 camp at the grocer. Camp was right down there. You see there's a fire pit here, which I'm walking in, almost level with the ground. All of this stuff was broken, you see there. Last year when we were here, we could still walk down a bit further, but obviously now it's been reclaimed by the Orange River. There is no longer a 4x4 camp area necessarily, but it's still a nice spot. Let's head back and settle in for the night. The Landy didn't get here yet. They didn't manage to find a shock in Springbok. They had the concrete checked out. It should be good to drive without it for now. They couldn't find a tire either. They're apparently going to get one tomorrow, or one is being delivered tomorrow so they can fit it. So they're only going to be here tomorrow.